Fesgama agus falcher an ur radio Alpanach Australia JSE coig EBI Joni 3.1 FM digitach EBI World Neosrug an line is measure Renich Nickari. Good afternoon and welcome to Scottish Radio Hour here at 5EBI 103.1 FM or digital EBI World. My name is Rachel Hay and a special welcome to anyone listening from further afield with our streaming service at www.5ebi.com.au. Chimadaha Shevanji, how are you today? Well, ha misha ferrach virach le billa muhistum inimricha sa ha dul trofalum Westminster and draste. I'm annoyed about an immigration bill that's going through the UK Parliament at the moment. Ha pungan gantosh chacha der sonje faskillian a vis ek inimrichen. Ha a viel na mesk a chanyel a galig a chumrish no galig na herring na mesk. The new immigration system would award points for different skills which prospective immigrants to the UK might have. One of those skills is English, but there are no points available for Gaelic, Welsh or Irish language skills. Scotland's Deputy Prime Minister Ian Swinney, who's responsible for Gaelic, said he intends to raise the issue at the Home Office. I believe Gaelic should be part of the points system, he said. Certainly me gun bechor a Gaelic of a mescan system than poinken hurst Ian Swinney, lesh free vinish in halapa, le oolach son Gaelic. Chunnach as a sample an roe far a vel kutch gelu chobrach rietanach, gehare tjaunum fála mech go vel Gaelic, fechen ritjena stiach a vrating, sa galaper on fálum trove in Gaelic a hors chachet, noch office na duche naafjes schreef. We've seen previous examples, the Deputy Prime Minister Ian Swinney said, where essential workers, especially in education who speak Gaelic, have tried to come into Britain and into Scotland to teach through the medium of Gaelic, and the Home Office has shown them hostility. These skills, in the age of digital education, with how people are keeping them alive, are skills which people all over the world have. Shaskelin ha shar rilain folum regitach, rilain maravis dernia atien via, a vis ec dernia fiagan tel. Chanel meer son alpa, geharich koesnach na Gaelic, a hien na chail, corum na skillian shin. I don't want Scotland, he said, especially the Gaelic community, to miss out on these skills. Hami keenjach gun be a gamasolja carson of a ue akam sa erankos bashaw. Hami heen them hören a handen rioch gernichtja. A hami dernen a jane of keenjach gun be fisech look na Gaelic an alpa, govel Gaelic akinsa, an Australia, agus Canada, agus Shillingnoy. It's pretty obvious why I have taken an interest in this issue. While I might be a UK citizen, I'm always trying to make sure that girls in Scotland are aware that the people in Australia, Canada and New Zealand can speak Gaelic, and many of them are enough generations removed from Scotland that citizenship is an issue for them. But at least Australians, Canadians and New Zealanders would be able to get points for speaking English under this new system. That isn't the case for everyone. Be Punyanech Australianach agus Canadianach a fon testamur shaw escascovel belach a chavishen echohol dunya. Screeve Commissioner Canon na Cumrish Aled Roberts go offish na ducha da hurris agus get a hur jereva gundranig a chiedlicher chadure frech gestast. The Welsh Language Commissioner, Aled Roberts, has written to the Home Office twice, and although he has received an acknowledgement that the first letter arrived, he hasn't got a reply yet. For me, it is key that the first thing is the equality of each language, because Wales is a bilingual country and Welsh has equal status in Wales, he said. Certainly me gyrre yn prif rwt ganse, a cha ynanach a hyf gach canan, siach gyrre dwchach ga chananach a hawn yn Cymru, agus gofel yn unyafe ec a Chymrish, agus ec a Chymrish awns a Chymru. Chanie gofel reinaching a sio an dogalich an suichig anichig san uniach a siachat, ach ha colos awn nachel runer yn o ducha a haging an drast fiarst a horst eager an scheme a can and hain. It's not that there's a division here, which has failed to recognise the situation in the past, he said, but it appears that our current Secretary of State hasn't taken any notice of the language scheme itself. Again, these are the words of the Welsh Language Commissioner, Aled Roberts. There's a particular reason the people of Wales might want to raise this point. As I've said, for Australians and Canadians, English language skills are not an issue, but the majority of native Welsh speakers outside the UK live in Argentina and don't speak English. Over sonrach ella ech muntje na Chymru, chus seo a hágal, gus cuid dearine a hallharish a bhríneas a chumrish mar canan vaharil ec nachel a viola. Ha cushion a bhí ann roa mar siimpla far a bhfuil imirichen a Patagonia, ann in Argentina, a bhríneas a chumris agus Spáintis a bhain. A get a bheith naiach a bheith sin do rochas na dúcha thurst feiste Roberts. Bhí chéal nach tiigh iad de réir nan réaltean a ha sa bhíle seo a thuh na bhéla, fan bhíle seo chan aia géat na deachplainchen canin. Rans a dhé charabar sin ann. There have been cases in the recent past where there have been immigrants from Patagonia in Argentina who speak only Welsh and Spanish, although that was news to the Home Office, Aled Roberts pointed out, and they won't fit with these new rules regarding English. Under the new bill, they won't get the 10 language points, despite speaking Welsh. For the Welsh Language Commission, he said, this is not acceptable. Well, mar sgan bí bil ag duine fiag an tŵl, bí can an celteach ag an cudgeach. Mar sin, seo an as na gael sialang nuarach, an cwan tíirach, go hain le finagil na conich. Just as there is English, people all over the world speak English, people also speak the Celtic languages. So I'm going to play this song from New Zealand Gaels, sung here. It's called Aran Cúan Tíreach, the New Zealand song, and it's sung here by Fiona Mackenzie on the Scottish Diaspora Tapestry CD. with Himi Fata Vuam, or I See, Far From Myself, a walking song with a title that I thought was appropriate to all the virtual, online and socially distanced things we've been doing recently. Unlike a lot of students, I think, learning online isn't new to me. I was a School of the Air student for 4 years. Ach, yn roffeis ach gyfel sgol yn an alpa, sé sgol ahead, agus hai y meadach a gymor leis a fyr a sio. Chai yn sgol fo siach ced scholar gwycor is 3 mila, awns yn jech siach yn fo hosiach yn lockdown. Ha irtas môr awn fo faranta na ha a geri lesanen gan chwtchlainia a farach gert na lesantan a har sgoljan a chwrgach I raif. The e-school, which is based in Stornoway, has grown from 700 pupils to 3,000 in the 10 weeks since lockdown began, as parents have been wanting more lessons for their children than schools have been sending home for them. It's been difficult for us to a degree, the e-school head teacher, Nurse McAlennan, said, but where there are difficulties, there is also opportunity. Ha a bhíh dulach going go éire thuirt ceannacht e-school, Nurse McAlennan, ach feir a bhfuil dulgadasan bicáram codeach. An techneolas a bhí gopa a níir a bha awns a bhíantas. Ha triplajan a bhíach an déirech esca arif an tlóia a ha a géri tien a stiach, canech gan an awn. We've had difficulties simply because of the number of people that are wanting to join, especially at the one time, and we've been working very closely with the companies. When we let them know about an issue, they've been very willing and enthusiastic to help us. Now, that interests me because at the beginning of all this, I was hearing rumours that everyone expected Zoom to crash under the strain of everyone wanting to use Zoom. Happily, it hasn't. Yet. Mr. McAlennan also said that although the e-school was established to fulfil educational gaps in the Western Isles, they now have students from all 32 local authorities in Scotland. Féime cynnychag gyrawn awn sa chéad dol amach son biarnan yn gafag línig awn yn tegist awns na helen yn eir a chai e-school ysteiachag, ach a nish ha clawnec yn e-school yn sas awns na gwrsichan as da ieg fichyd jenna udras yn ynadol awn yn alba. Agus singantach le maisja Machalennen ma chrinas yn torchast ar ein e-school as jeg yn lockdown chien gykrych. Agus a chuis gnáich an fall am aherachag. E-school head teacher Mr. McAlennan has wondered whether the e-school's progress, as well as the changes that have occurred in education in general, will remain after the lockdown has ended. I think we won't go back to how things were for many months, he said, perhaps many years, if ever. I very much hope that children, adults and teachers are now realising what it is possible to do. Ha as an ysmynchig nach tjej rutten na reis gymarfait son ymydach mis, stocha ymydach bliana. Ma hedje gebra hyrste. Ha fyrtjeg of agam gun tjej, vachjaum, ha clown injavich, is luch tjegish ganesh a gavel rish gun gav a lehech jenov. A stocha gavel boanach gal de chlein a vi a jenov shaw, skas geraun mar shaw a ha fallum. Geharach awns na collestion is na alhian livre geire. E-school head teacher Nurse McAlennan has said that it might be beneficial for children to learn some subjects through e-school because it's very much how education is in colleges and universities. I certainly agree. My School of the Air background stood me in good stead when I started at university because I was already used to organising my own timetable, managing my own due dates and working on my own outside the classroom environment. It gave me an edge over the other first years who'd come from conventional face-to-face high schools. Hug skol an era imig skill hugam a va goma kudjach ugon or hoshik me ekanolhai. Ekan skol shin beakum rish an klad alma a chruichlam hain keen lion a chynja hug agus burenga opper lam hain tuva mu and shoma chegich. Mar sin, wa mis a clachtja reach an olhai, nur a va alle nach hella tjeing as ar skolchen avestjach. Ach, ha meisje Machalennen a gra barach ger sin. Hai margum beag seo na ha es an a gra. Hai margum beag en na grochich erten na skolchen agus na colleschen agus olhai an hurte. Agus gaharich, sul na hobrach, wa chieln ha lehich aken en eistja feichen, gun urin rein a vi a gopper van tai. He said, e-school is like a bridge between schools and colleges and universities, he said. and especially to the world of work, since many of us are now seeing that we can work from home. That all said, though, I've been thinking since February that I wouldn't want to be a first year this year. Students starting university this year have missed out on so much. They haven't been able to meet their classmates or join faculty or social groups on campus. In Australia, the unusual start to university came suddenly for first-year students. But in Scotland, pupils finishing high school now have time to expect what their first year will be like. Habba veel nacham a bhí nam chéad flianacha an bliana. We mór an a gí ora an bliana. Cha burin raibh coniucha grísh na cáolio na cheachca, nio gafel rísh na bíon an socialta. An in Australia, hánig seo glóir na chéad flianachan. Flianacharen, a chael an alpa, ha scolan an dul gwn bicúsin ma seo. Ha mi ysmaihu gyfel, ha mi... Yr Elsa Appleton an dunje, ha isha ysmaihu gyfel gymadyraf corona gachor rhan, o gyfynach sgas na helbioch ag dynia je am bychorraif a fi ag dul. Horst Elsa Appleton an an dunje a bhís a gélsachag jólas lehes behechen an an olhai dunagin. Elsa Appleton, a pupil from Dundee intending to study veterinary medicine at Edinburgh University, said, "I think it's quite hard to make a decision at the moment because no one knows what to expect. I feel a bit disappointed that we might not get to experience freshers and meeting people as we normally would at university." For myself, a final year student, I also don't know what the rest of this year or next will bring. As many of you know, I study in Melbourne. At the moment, I'm back home in Adelaide because university and everything else I do in Melbourne has been online. At the moment, I don't know whether any of my classes will be in person next semester, so I don't know where I'll be living by July or August. A chanel an siach a seo a bhí gur túr Donald leis gyfel imig cora a bhí ag awn rytn na dhéanamh an etalín le dúine an alapa neo an alapa nui. I mean, dochas can be shut a chummel suas as jay of a seo. This whole situation hasn't been all bad, in my opinion, because I've been able to participate in a lot of online workshops and events from Scotland and from Nova Scotia, and I very much hope those will be staying after the coronavirus. Aside from online events, there's been a lot of fads on social media recently. One of them has been Scottish musicians recording themselves singing Caledonia. One which I saw this week was Adelaide's own Jimmy Barnes. Now, I happen to think that his voice is not suited to Caledonia, so here it is sung by the person who wrote it, Dougie MacLean.
Days I've been afraid that I might drift away. Well, I've been telling old stories, singing songs that make me think about where I came from. That's the reason why I seem so far away today. And let me tell you that I love you, and I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me, and now I'm going home. And if I should become a stranger, you know that it would make me more than sad. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. Moved and I've kept on moving, proved upon friends that I needed losing, found others on the way. Well, I have kissed the ladies and left them crying, stolen dreams, yes, there's no denying. I have traveled far, sometimes with conscience flying, somewhere with the wind.
Let me tell you that I love you, and I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me, and now I'm going home. And if I should become a stranger, you know that it would make me more than sad. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. They've withered now, they've gone. But I'm steady thinking my way is clear, and I know what I will do tomorrow when the hands are shaking and the kisses flow, and I will disappear. Let me tell you that I love you, and I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me, and now I'm going home. And if I should become a stranger, you know that it would make me more than sad. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had.
Apologies, that was not Dougie MacLean, that was Colcannon, Cat Krause and Mike O'Callaghan. was the City of Adelaide Pipe Band with Air, Reel and Jigs, Glount and Glasgow, Calamian, Merrily Danced, The Quaker's Wife and King of the Rushes. Now, it does occur to me that if there's one thing you might want to do with social distancing restrictions, it might be playing in a pipe band. But with the ever-changing social distancing rules, you might have some questions about what you're allowed to do. Some nursery rhyme characters have been writing into the station with their questions. Scriv Mari Mari, styrich mi ynet gari. Ha mi som fosglig, a cha ekelarym nach behoron sin a yenaf. Bí mi eich cloc yn eriget, agus ayanan. Ach syl gymbi na hyn fwyach gaca mewn yn rhywch a brisig na rialchan astrach ag socialta. Mary Mary writes, I run a gardening centre. I want to reopen but fear I shouldn't. I sell silver bells and cockle shells, and I'm worried that my pretty maids all in a row might breach social distancing guidelines. Well, avari Mari, ystach ag yn bieget a brisig na rialchan astrach I socialta. Before rwyd plan a ysgrifeg, agus an cyrig to sin a stiach yn colia lygiaeth fes hugad. A fel rhywm gylior awn gys yn ring don hya na fi na'n sias of da vetter as a chela. It is possible that Mary Mary's pretty maids might be breaking social distancing guidelines. She should write an operating plan to send to the council before she reopens her gardening centre. However, Mary Mary, would there be enough room in your gardening centre for the maids to stand 2 metres apart from one another? Scriv Jack agus Jill. Ha féim cruaiaching pela uske. Am further met je rol soer sa vein richele gus ver eing. Ja am begor gein rol shach shach. Jack and Jill write, we're in dire need of a pail of water. Are we allowed to go up the hill together to fetch one, or should we go separately? Well, iain agus Sheila is doch ma vis shiv a vadich richele ek an tai. Bí ag sibh páist yn babel, agus mar sin fyrdi sibh a rol amach le chéile a strepag. Ach, ma bhís sibh a dulgan olfarigi, bí feichilach nach bí rialchan sonriteach a bhú sin. Ha corfu a gra nach legiatach una a stiach le gach trolley. Jack and Jill, if you are living together in the same household, you'll be considered part of the same bubble. And so you're allowed to go out hiking together, for example, up the hill to fetch a pail of water. But if you are planning to go to a supermarket to get the water, make sure to check that the supermarket's rules, what the supermarket's rules are, because some are only allowing one person inside for each trolley. Scriv Teddy, as docha gan curig seo iantas mór orf, a hami son dol gan colia gus curm farch a gafel lem a charjan. Well, colori gach mahan a vari a fawn. Agus sé and dú a han la. On being sure Lyle, a teddy bear writes, this may come as a big surprise, but I want to go on a picnic down in the woods with a number of my friends. Well, with every bear that ever there was, in fact. And today is the day. Is this legal? Gymmi orsynach, Teddy. Fieg sin of rishig na rialcha na hanging. Ma fi so awn in Australia a jes, cha buchorach jech na reif a fi awn. Agus ma fi so awn in Alpa, fe mis gwn bisha fulla as ach da helwch, agus a fudich coig milchin as a chele. Unfortunately for Teddy, his plans for a picnic in the woods with every bear that ever there was would be breaking the current rules. If you're in Australia, Teddy, if you're in South Australia, you'll be allowed to meet with 9 of your friends, 10 of you in total. And if you're in Scotland, that number is 8, and you must all be from the same 2 households. And additionally, you can't be living more than 5 miles apart from each other. Ach han kjarstagad, behor even vi töva mui an zacholia. He is right in suggesting an outdoor venue. The woods are ideal. Scriv fer an crea. Es fer talum rui, agus hami son rui chalua as ringo. An ringo dol gan fark. Am ferding a gall out a riest just a riest. A gingerbread man writes, I'm a keen runner and I want to run as fast as I can. Can I drive to the local park? Am I allowed repeated exercise sessions? Well, a weistje er in crea, further to a rol gan fark, gierig schot tricks a hou a geri. Yes, the gingerbread man is indeed allowed to go to the park to run as often as he wants. Finally, scriv bar hugging, chur mi trip mór an ortu. Hedge mi haar a jalich. Am biacum re quarantine again of a jalich. agus is Jerome Hilliagarash. A cow writes, I've planned the flight of a lifetime over the moon. Will I be quarantined on the moon and on my return? B. Chaniel cwysir fi ialach cyn yn awm sio, agus mae rydyn ach byg hyd achyd das ydres y ialach ag ol awns o'ch i'r ach. Nyr y hylys tu yr ach, myr yn byg y fi rifio yn elaf at da hiachging, cha fi ac y drwy quarantine el y enaf. Harw ro hiampol awn le Canada nach a hiol gwysialang nwy yn siachyn sachai. Yes, the cow will have to be quarantined for 2 weeks upon arrival on the moon, as they have not yet had a single coronavirus case. In fact, it may be that the authorities on the moon will forbid non-essential travel there in the first place. In any case, the cow will not have to be quarantined on his return if he can prove that he hasn't had contact with any other people or cows for 2 weeks. There is a precedent for this. It's one of my favourite news stories recently, when a Canadian man arrived in New Zealand last week after sailing solo across the ocean for 3 months. He didn't actually know that coronavirus was happening, but he was excluded from quarantine on the basis that he hadn't seen anyone else for 3 months. Well, it's up to you whether you think it's a fairy tale or not, but the topic of this Runrig song is the supernatural. Here they are with Knoch na Failure.
What's On is brought to you by our sponsors, the Scottish Banner newspaper. The Scottish Banner is Australia's national Scottish newspaper, available each month with news from Scotland and the Australian Scottish community. Get your copy at newsagents or by subscribing at www.scottishbanner.com. For a good Scottish read, get the Banner.
Ha sifgais jochri o radio Alpanach Australia a jese coig EBI yn 3.1 FM digitach EBI World News Ruhig in Lena. You're listening to Scottish Radio Hour on 5EBI 103.1 FM, digital EBI World or now streaming online. Program siaras yn leiach fo Alpa. Agus fod pobl Alpanach a sio yn Australia jes agus o hwla dwych. This programme is for those interested in all things Scottish, as well as from the Scottish community here in South Australia and nationwide. Na'n beg tolev bol radio a fias chanele ach jech dolyg ach bliana, agus beg sif ga cwdych a gyderef cwrdd ffôn gw mairet ec nionica in 3 siach da coig 3 siach. If you'd like to help us stay on air, you can become a member for only $10 a year. To find out more or to get an application form, please ring Margot on 0413 722 537. There's not much in the What's On for this week, but I have one very exciting notice. Marianne Kennedy, a well-known Gaelic singer based in Glasgow, is organising an online push to bail or mouth music workshop specifically for our time zone. It will be 6:30 to 8 p.m. Adelaide time on the 12th of June. That's an hour and a half, starting at 5 p.m. in Perth, 6:30 p.m. in Adelaide and Darwin, 7 p.m. in Sydney, Melbourne and Brisbane, 9 p.m. in New Zealand, and it will be Friday the 12th of June. It's described as being an opportunity for folk in Australia and New Zealand to experience the high-energy, maximum fun learning session in your time zones. The your is capitalised in that notice. The cost is $25 or £12 if you prefer, which can be paid on PayPal. If you're interested, you should email mak@watercolourmusic.co.uk. That's mak@watercolourmusic.co.uk. Make sure to spell colour with a U. To reserve your position and to receive payment details, the link to attend and so on. It's a great opportunity for us, and it's sure to be a blast for everyone who comes along. So if you have even a passing interest in either Gaelic or singing, definitely consider it. Again, that's the evening of Friday, the 12th of June. And that's it from the What's On. It won't surprise you to learn that most events have been cancelled at the moment. But now, how about we take a moment to think about what our main news stories were back in January? Wel, cynniach Jane and Eich gan y facing a stori. Fe change yn môr e fiag na dwycha. Wel, ha fallish gan ang wan halapa ni share of oni. Agus ha serfish smali na halapa ravig a horse do ja ha am bioch gadol go arch an dwychel a fi feichelach nach skap Jane of a stove kaumpach in your barbecue. Leis nach hel môr an ush gaur a fi an harish and da vis shachai. Ach, da vis, stocha nach bechor jingantas vi yrem, ach, hanye yn yfod a hawnad shin am biach gan Australia nach sio. Ach, leis nach el môr yn ysger a fi awn an alaped yn da vis siachai, han talaf chirem, agus mar shin fyrsta a chwr na henya. There have been bushfires in Scotland recently, and the Scottish Fire Service has issued warnings to people thinking of going to country areas to be careful that their camp stoves and barbecues don't cause fires. Apparently it's been quite dry over there for the last 2 months, so the ground is quite flammable. Now, I'm reading these news stories and trying to suppress, scoffing and the like, because 2 months with not much rain seems like quite a lot of rain quite recently to me. And the biggest fire has only been 100 square metres. But I've been told that peat fires can be quite dangerous because it's the ground rather than the growth on top of it, as we have in Australia. It's the ground itself that is burning, and if it burns too deep, then the seedbed and heather rootstocks can be destroyed and take years to recover. Mar sin getach be na change an alpa chomor I se set a seo go harvesteach, be it a torst boy fat nas moa an doich, ma vi set a los go go doing, some talov skas nach being the loss and a gaffiawach gas Jane change in mar set the shaw. And plants in Scotland don't regenerate after fire as they do here. Biacum ri fall of a reiker. ach Jamie Port le Katrina Friesel, J a Stan Halloping a seo an in Australia a Jess. Seo ishe Callery Donachag Macharowan a chluich push dervel Kayat Eranchenya. Time is running out on us now, but what about a fiddle tune from South Australia's Catherine Fraser? Here she is with Duncan Smith playing a tune called Looking at the Fire. Well, Sinead fu manish van o Radio Allopanach, Australia, Jessica, Coig EBI, and 93.1 FM. That's all we have time for today on Scottish Radio Hour at 5EBI 103.1 FM. So it's goodbye from me, Rachel Hay, Cheery and Drasta, agus Study Lev. Chish and Shiv and Yachking and Nuravis, Chaniel Fisacum Covisown. Chafalavi, start your son o Radio Erenach, ek le uj. Scottish Radio Hour will be back at the same time next week. And of course, don't forget Celtic Radio Hour at 5 p.m. on Saturday. In fact, why go anywhere now? Stick around and listen to our friends at Irish Radio Hour coming up shortly at 1:30. Until then, Seo Catherine Frischel Richt. Enjoy this tune from Catherine Fraser.
Government of South Australia supports community broadcaster 5EBI,
its member groups and volunteers.
One of the best things we can all do to stop the spread of coronavirus is social distancing. So for now, let's swap client handshakes for friendly waves, swap face-to-face meetings with video calls, and swap your weekly desk clean with a daily disinfect. And whenever and wherever we can, we should respect each other's space and stay at least 1.5 metres apart. For more information and social distancing tips, visit stopthespread.sa.gov.au. And let's all play our part to stop the spread of coronavirus. This message brought to you by the Government of South Australia.
A sponsor of this station.